Finally, call me Max. Max is a transgender kindergartner who is assigned as a girl at birth, but feels that her parents are mistaken about who she really is. Fortunately for her, her teacher understands her parents' confusion and affirms her true gender by calling her by the name that she has chosen, not by the name that she has been given. This is also available at Collegewood Elementary.
So I came across this on Facebook, and at the time, the video only had 600 views, but someone I follow had mentioned, hey, you should really check this out. So I actually sat through the entire thing, and I felt disgusting by the end of it. And I messaged it to Josh and Michael and said, hey, we need to cover this because this is the kind of stuff that's in schools. And so this story ultimately has two parts to it. First is that there's these transgender books in kindergarten classrooms. And the second part is that there's these very sexually explicit books being published to middle schooler and high schooler students, even books describing sexual assault. So first, just starting off with the trans books. The first clip that we're going to show you is parents reading these books to kindergartners. So these books are in elementary school libraries, and actually here I have it printed off on Amazon. These are marketed to kids as young as 3, and that's what the author writes in them. So that's what many of these books are.
And these clips are from a school board meeting where the parents were like reading the books to the school board to say, oh, how dare you teach these, have these things available in the school library to our children.
It's verbatim. They have the books open right there reading it. So if we can pull up that clip, that'd be great.
Finally, call me Max. Max is a transgender kindergartner who is assigned as a girl at birth, but feels that her parents are mistaken about who she really is. Fortunately for her, her teacher understands her parents' confusion and affirms her true gender by calling her by the name that she has chosen, not by the name that she has been given. This is also available at Collegewood Elementary. These books and others like them promote the goals of the UN and Planned Parenthood, which include the promotion of gender confusion, the normalization and promotion of same-sex behavior, the suggestion that traditional family values promote hatred, teaching that gender roles are not innate or natural but are learned, the suggestion that teachers and not parents know better when it comes to sexual preference and gender identification.
If a brand new baby could talk, sometimes that baby might say, "No, I'm not." When a baby grows up to be transgender, it means that the grown-up who said they were a boy or a girl made a mistake. That would be the parents or the doctor.
So these are books being pushed out to young children, and it's really disturbing. I just don't think kids can process that. What do you think?
Well, I like the response from the audience. If you were listening, you could hear them gasp, and that's not the last gasp from them you're going to hear. We're going to run some more video here in a minute that is as disturbing, if not more so. The lady who said, "Look, this is essentially pushing the left's agenda on gender confusion and supporting sort of a UN ideology on it." Yeah, I think that's correct. All this is doing, if you ask a baby what he is, he's going to tell you he's an elm tree or a kitty cat or whatever. It's absurd. These are books. These have got to be books that have been written by people who don't have children.
And Abigail Schreier and sex researcher Deborah So and a lot of these other experts, they've documented what they call early onset gender dysphoria, which is a huge thing sweeping across the U.S. right now. And basically, it's kids at younger and younger ages are feeling like they're transgender. And the reason for this is because they're being indoctrinated with evil books like this that tell them if you don't feel quite right in your body, that means that you're the wrong gender. And of course, kids at that age developmentally do not feel right in their body. And a lot of times, there are girls that are tomboys, and they're going to grow up to be completely normal women, except they have a few more male interests than the typical woman. And those girls are being told, no, you're a man. And they're going to destroy their reproductive systems. They're going to have all of these, procedures done to them. And it's going to be too late to change course by the time it's all done.